on this lovely Thursday evening. You know, obviously everybody's situation is different. I'm hoping it's lovely though. It's gonna shift my little doobie over a little bit because my fro is like trying to shift it out of place, and I just wanted to be straight. But anyway, so like I said, I'm hoping you guys are doing well on this Thursday evening. I just finished doing a reading for my aunt, which was kind of interesting and insightful. So now I'm here with you guys and hoping that we could deliver some messages that will resonate with the collective and be helpful or, eye-opening, whatever the case may be. Um, so I'm just gonna kind of jump right in. I'm not even gonna wait for people to come in. I'm just gonna whoever comes up is cool, whatever, that's great. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of jump right in because I tend to wait like 2 or 3 minutes and then, you know, sometimes it's not even a crowd at all. So I'm just gonna just jump right in. Um, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for checking me out. I hope that whatever you do happen to catch in this reading is helpful and it resonates. For those of you who've already been watching for a while, I hope that you guys find more of what you like and see, what you like to see here in the reading. So yeah, maybe a couple more shuffles and then we'll jump into the What's the Tea deck. So because that's the whole premise of the reading, just kind of see what's going on. People, it's like a burp right here stuck and it won't come out. I can't get it out. Ugh, it's annoying. It's gonna be like stuck right in my chest. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna just dive in and see what's going on. Hi Monica, how are you? So I'm sure you saw it already in the 222 as I saying this. I'm sure you already saw what the reading is about. It's just kind of a what's the tea, what you guys need to know type of reading. Gonna just kind of jump right in because I didn't want to wait too long. Intend to do like a little spiel, try to wait for people in the live readings, but sometimes people don't show up, so kind of happy that you're here. I'm good. I'm tired as hell. I'm hungry. I just read for my aunt, so now I'm just like, I realized it was Thursday and I didn't read all week, so I'm like, okay, I have to do this. So I'm gonna try to get through this in a reasonable amount of time, not rushed, but not too long either. A nice, medium paced reading. So what does the collective need to know at this time? And I'm happy you're here. But, this is kind of a lot of cards. I don't know if I want to take all of these. There's too many. I'm not going to take all those. That was like 7 cards all at one time, something like that. So what does the collective need to know at this time for their highest good? Here are some most accurate messages. Thank you. Uninterested. So there's somebody who you the way that card like flipped, someone you're uninterested in at this time, who I feel like they're kind of like as I look at the picture, like they're watching you from a distance, and I feel like you probably walked away from this person. Don't know the relationship yet. I don't know if it's a friend, family, because this deck has all of that in it. Either way, it's somebody who you walked away from, you lost interest in. Like, they're not vibrating on the same frequency as you. And you just kind of had to do what you had to do. All right, what do we got here? We have, my girl is here. Hi. Hey, guys. Hey, Fonzo. Hey, my soul sister here. Hey, guys. So we have someone who is carless, no car repo and car issues. I'm sorry my throat sounds a little weird, or my voice rather sounds weird. I'm still like not feeling 100%. I feel like at this point it might be allergy related. Like at work, they were like, "You sound like really like congested." And I'm just like, "I'm fine. I'm not sick." um, so I, don't mind me if like my voice goes in and out, or if it's like super nasally. I apologize for that. We have creativity that came out with the Carlos card, which is a weird combination of cards that come out together. But let's see what the energy is. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. So, sorry. Those came out together. I'm not sure. I feel like you might be saying that somebody who has fed off of your energy in some kind of way might be going through car issues. Take that as it resonates. This will not resonate with everybody. That sounds very specific. Um, hmm. I also got like nauseous out of nowhere. Hmm. It's almost like something doesn't want me to get this message out. Hmm. Confirmation. All right. We got a few cards that came out together. I'm going to take them. The cards have been coming out in clusters like the whole time I've been reading. So I'm going to just... Okay. This is crazy. All right. And like I said, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Please take the messages as they resonate. Because people be like, oh, that's not my story. It's like, okay, that's fine. That is not your story, but it's somebody's story because there's a reason why these cards are coming up. So, take it as it resonates. We have into you, good chemistry, good vibes, and positive. But with that also comes out creeping. So there's somebody's like spying on you. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease or rash, etc. And oh gosh. Okay, I see where this is going. We have bad habits, drugs, addictions, and toxicities. So there's somebody in your energy, for some of you, not everybody, who, sorry, throat itchy. I hate that sound. I've been doing that since I was very, very little. It's just like making my the muscles here in my throat go, and it like scratches the back of my throat. Sorry. Um. So anyway, there is somebody who's into you, who's creeping in your energy, watching you. Now the thing is this: you have to be very, 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 very mindful and careful of this person, because whoever the fuck this is not a good energy at all. Um, this is somebody who you're uninterested in, somebody who does not have their shit together, and they might have even like bit off of your like ideas and things like that. Somebody who's I just heard poser. They're a poser. They're somebody who you know knows how to kind of like act like there's something that they're not, and it's their way of kind of like feeding off of your energy to get what they need to get out of you, whatever that is. um so for some of you, this person, again, we already saw, could have some type of addiction problem, or they could have STD, or they're just really strongly watching, and maybe that's why those cards came out like that, because everybody's situation is going to be different, so there's more than one storyline going on here. So take from this as you will. Like, not everybody's gonna have the same storyline, right? So let's we got two cards that came out together. We have Shine. Your look at that. Your light irritates their demons. Yeah, you're in a whole different like echelon than this person. You're vibrating very high. And I said that before. And that's why you're uninterested. You're like, you're not even where I'm trying to go. Like, I don't want that. You have Queen Rising, stepping into your power, praised, coming up, spotlight. You're in the spotlight. You're doing your own thing right now. You're in this different energy. And if you're a male, take that as it resonates, right? Like, you're on your king shit, right? A lot of the people who watch are women, but there are men who creep into the collective as well. So it's like, either way, whatever your circumstances are here, you are in a different like place in your life than some of the people in your energy, and there's somebody in your energy, whether it was like a old romantic partner or somebody, whatever this is, they definitely have been trying to like creep into your energy and figure out how they can like alter it. Now they might not even be intentionally doing this. That's the crazy part. I'm not even picking up on them being an intentional person. I just feel like they're so low vibrational that they have to figure out ways to like gravitate to other people and feed off of their energy. And that's actually almost more scary because they don't realize they're doing it, right? um Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, like somebody who, they're just vibrating so low. You're just trying to figure out, what do I do with this information? What do I do with this energy? Let's get a few more, maybe four more from this set. Reflecting. You're reflecting. You're paying attention to things a little bit more closely. You might be meditating. Spending a lot of time alone as you work on this. I'm also getting for some of you, song bowls or singing bowls might be a good option for you when it comes to meditation. Tell us more. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. So I'm getting that, again, that energy of you guys are leveling up and, moving into, different phases of your life. This person, whoever this is, this person, whoever this is, possibly for some of you, not for all, an obsessive lover, ex-lover in most cases. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. So there's a karmic person in your energy as you're working on yourself and building yourself up. They're watching all this. So whether they're in your life currently or they're watching from the sidelines, I'm getting for most of you, they're watching from the sidelines. So this is probably an ex-person for most of you, who end up watching from the sidelines. And that's another thing that's like really creepy about it. Like, this is a person who seems to know your whereabouts and everything you're doing, all your moves, but you're not even next to them. You're not dealing with them. You don't talk to them. So how the fuck do they know all this information? They're literally stalking you, and that's where it becomes scary. So I will say this. I don't like to scare people when I do my readings, but there are some of you who might need to be a little more mindful of the people who you either have around you or people who are reaching out to you on like your social media. They might be fake friends. They might be people who you don't know, or people who are posing as other people, things like that. Be very mindful before you accept friend requests and things like that on social media, because these people might be posing as somebody who they're not. So they could try to get into your good graces some kind of way and possibly make earnings off of you some kind of way. Take that, as it resonates. Everybody's situation on that is going to be different. All right, we got marrying for money. So there might be people in your energy or someone in your energy who really was just, I heard cash cow. I keep getting nauseous out of nowhere. I'm getting like this cash cow energy, like somebody who, just puts money out, just whatever, really willy-nilly about their money, not realizing that by doing that, you're letting a person think that, I'm getting this especially for a male here who might be watching or ends up watching. There might be a male here who, sorry for the background noise. There might be a male who has a female in their energy, take this as it resonates, who might have a female in their energy who's marrying them for money. Be very mindful of that. Very mindful. I just heard keeping appearances, keeping up with the Joneses type energy. Like, be mindful of that too. Because, like, the thing is this, I read mostly for women, just being honest. But there are men out there too who watch. So I'm getting a very specific message for somebody who might watch this, who might be a male, and I'm getting that energy. And the thing is, remember, it's not always about genders. For some, it could be a woman who's going through the same exact thing. You don't hear about that type of situation as often, but it still does happen. And there could be, women who are dealing with dudes who are getting with them because of what they've got financially. Take it as it resonates. What else? Let's get a few more, and then we're gonna start reading the tarot portion. If this is resonating, send some reactions and stuff in the reading so that I know that it resonates. We have no facts. Never has the facts, makes shit up in lies. So there's somebody in your energy who, they might try to like come up to you and approach you about something and be like, oh yeah, so and then they have nothing to back up anything. They'll accuse you of shit, all this kind of stuff. And not for nothing, but in some cases it could be because they're doing the same shit that they're trying to accuse you of. Hello, wolf in sheep's clothing. So it's like this person who tries to act like they're something that they're not, right? But then when they approach you about something and try to turn shit around on you, I'm getting very narcissistic energy here. I'm getting gaslighting, love bombing. I'm getting those type of energies. Like, the fact that they don't have anything to back up anything they try to say about you makes them look like a fucking idiot, quite frankly. As you're sitting here in this type of unbothered slash reflective energy, you're, you know, doing your meditative stuff, you're working on your money, like you're just doing your own thing, and this person is all screwed up, but then they want to try to accuse you of X, Y, and Z, and they have nothing to accuse you of or no proof of anything. And it's just like this weird ass energy. I don't like it. Oh God. Exactly. An impersonator wants to be with you, acts like, dresses like, copies you. So I said that already. Like this energy of somebody who's trying to be kind of like you or is acting like there's something that they're not. Yeah, it's this weird ass energy. Because, like I said, for some people it's like a friend or something. For some, it's like a romantic partner. So it's like it just depends on your situation. Either way, this is a person who's a poser and they're acting like they're something that they're not. Tell us more. Tell us more. Spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. So as you are coming into the person you're becoming, you're awakening and you're doing what you're doing, right? They don't like it. Maybe that's why I keep getting nauseous. Like I want to throw up. And that's probably how they feel when they see you like doing what you're doing. Like it makes them literally physically sick, or vice versa. Maybe being around this person literally makes you sick. Like I feel nauseous as hell. I shouldn't feel this nauseous. I'm hungry, but I shouldn't feel nauseous like this. Sometimes when my sugar goes low, I feel nauseous, but I don't think that's what this is. What this is. This is something else. Tell us more. And then this throat chakra thing going on too. Throat getting really itchy. Always partying. Yeah, this person is just always like out there doing some crazy shit, and it's like I feel like I feel like at one point you probably were very similar to this person in some way, depending on the circumstances. Like let's say if this was a friend. You might have been doing a lot of the same shit that they were doing, and then as you started to work on yourself and coming into your spirituality and into yourself, these are people who might have started to fall off of your energy, and they have all this other shit going on, and as they see you coming up and whatever, they feel away because they see you leveling up in life, like in every way, financially, mentally, physically, like a little bit of everything, spiritually. Like they see the person that you're becoming, and they're like, wait, that ain't this person, right? This person was just always partying and doing whatever. So to see you becoming this altered person, this altered version of yourself who's literally just rising up from the ashes and becoming this better version of yourself. Somebody who's more in tune with thyself. Being more spiritual, right? They don't like it. Whoever this person is, they don't like it at all, and that shit bothers them. I'm getting that. And like I said, this could be in the terms of a friend, or a friend, a family member, or even a romantic partner too. In some cases, depending on the situation, because I'm getting both of those energies here. Um, it's like the fact that you are not doing the stuff that you were doing before. It bothers them. They don't like seeing that. They want to see you be stuck and stagnant and doing the same BS that you were doing 10 years ago. Like that's what they want to see. And seeing you doing more than that bothers them. Yeah. So it's almost like they got their hooks sunk into you with this hooked card. Let's get maybe 2 more from this deck. I'm getting like this like energy of like, they got their or they want to have their hooks like sunk into you, but they can't seem to really get to you the way that they want to. Confirmation. In their head, overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. They might have air in their chart, possibly. And if not, they might wear, I'm just looking at the picture. They might wear glasses. I'm also getting this sense of somebody who's also probably somewhat spiritual, but low vibrational, because they have like the gems on and all this stuff. They're in nature. But the thing is, I feel like despite them being in that energy, I feel like they're just not elevating the way that you're elevating, and it's because they're allowing themselves to stay stuck and stagnant. Let's get one more from this deck. Again, if this is making sense and you're still here, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button or send some reactions. What we got? And rejected, yeah, exactly. Like rejected. Like they want to be in your space and they're not there, and it gets them all worked up. Yeah, there we go. For a lot of you, it's a karmic friend. For a lot of you, it's a karmic friend. We have can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So for a lot of you, it is a friend. That's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, it is a friend. And I've been seeing that energy for a few weeks now. You have hustling, making it rain, focused on money and getting it. That's your energy, and that's where that energy of the jealousy and all that is coming through. It's the sense of, I'm even getting envy too. It's like, everything you got, they want to just, like, not only do they want it for themselves, but they want to just take it. Like, they don't want you to have it at all. Like, that's the difference between jealousy and envy. Like, that shit is not cute. Yeah, and moves in silence. Like, they doing some weird shit. And if it's not that, then it's that they're saying you need to move in silence. Be very mindful of who you express things to, because there's some people in your energy who are just not, just not who you need to have around. Let's see. It's always funny because I put my cards nearby, and then when I'm looking for my cards, I can't ever find them. Because I'll have like several like boxes or some of them out of the boxes, which I need to stop doing, because then when it's time to find them, I can't find them. So I'll learn eventually. But yeah. So yeah, see, like I'm happy it's resonating because it's letting me know that I'm on to the energy and the reading, and then the collective. All right, so let's get a quick little let's get a cross of truth, and then we'll get ready to close out because I'm tired, I'm hungry. I gotta make it kind of quick, not too crazy. All right, we do have a strength on the bottom of the deck, just before we even pull anything from the actual deck itself. It's giving me that sense of finding courage and strength, right, within oneself, to do something different, something that you might be afraid of. Um, yeah, it's giving me that sense of just, how do I move in a new direction in my life? How do I move away from things and people that no longer serve me? And that does take a sense of strength. Being able to tame yourself. I know it sounds like a weird thing to say, but like taming yourself when it comes to, your thoughts and your feelings and emotions and stuff about something, your anger, or, in some cases, even your love for people, right? Like, you care about people and you want to have them in your life and stuff like that. And then, like, you start to realize, that person's not for me. That's not somebody who I need to have in my energy like that. So let's look deeper into that. So what is the current energy for the collective when it comes to what we're seeing here so far? What's the T? Yeah, look at that. This is at the foundation pretty much of everything, or the center, I should say, of everything. Seven of Swords. Deception. Like, you have had people in your life who have been deceptive, and you had to take that leap of faith. We saw that. I literally just said that. We had to take a leap of faith to go against the grain and say, okay, this is not what I want in my life. And this is something different and scary, right? And you might have really took your time making this decision with this Knight of Pentacles on the top of the deck. You took your time making this decision, and or this person slowed you down when it came to, doing things in your life, I'm even getting like fake offers of some sort. Page of Cups in the middle of the deck. A lot of gaslighting. Like, I'm getting gaslighting. I'm getting love bombing. Just like the sense of somebody who knows how to play with emotions and tug at heartstrings and, get you thinking or feeling stuff that isn't really there, is what I'm getting. Throat chakra. It's been all day. It's very annoying. I'm like, is it just allergies or what? Now I'm reading. I'm like, maybe it's the reading. I don't know. What else is going on here? Yeah, got the Fool on the main spread now. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been already like, doing what is necessary to move on in a new direction in life from these situations and these people. However, this person is watching. Page of Swords is here on the bottom of the deck. They're watching you as you're doing all this because they don't like what is happening. They don't like the fact that you're happier now, this Ace of Cups. They don't like that. Whoever this person is, whether it's a friend or an ex or whatever, like family member, whatever the case is, they do not like seeing this. And the thing is, like, you knew that you had to make a conscious decision to remove yourself from this person. Two of Swords. So it's like, this is somebody who you knew what you had to do. You did the right thing. But this person they don't like it. They do not like this for you. And they are watching. Tell us more. They want you to know, like, despite the fact that you might have these moments of weakness where you kind of think about letting them back into your space, don't do it. Seven of Wands here. They're like, please keep protecting yourself. This is what you've been doing great. Like, they're like, you've been doing the right thing when it comes to that. Yeah. Focusing on what makes you happy. But I'm also getting like, don't allow your emotions to get the best of you too, because sometimes you might, again, I saw this energy before and I mentioned it. The sense of, you guys might be the type where like, you allow people to kind of tug on your heartstrings a little bit, and then, you allow them back into your space, even though they didn't really earn the right to be there. And it's like, they're basically saying, please be mindful of that because your emotions could get the best of you. Be very, very, very discerning when it comes to how you proceed with these relationships in your life, because they're saying in some cases you got to move on from these people. The Chariot is here, which is all about forward movement and completion, successful completion. They want you to know that, this is the time to focus on, moving on and rising up. This is your time to shine, and anything or anyone who has been keeping you held down and held bound, they gotta go. You know, exit stage left, basically. Tell us more. What's the maybe the foundation or the basis of all of this? My throat is very sore right now, by the way. I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with a sore throat or allergies or have, having a hard time speaking up for yourself. Because my throat chakra has been acting up all day. I knew I was going to be doing this reading. I even almost didn't do it. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to still do it. And my throat, like, all of a sudden, it's like on fire. It's like so irritated. It wasn't like this not too long ago. Like, it was like acting weird earlier, but like now it's like it burns. There's no reason for it to feel that way. I feel like some of you guys have been having a hard time speaking for yourself, or there's this person who wants to say something to you and they can't because there's like a blocked communication or something. All right, so we do have the sun here at the bottom of the deck. So you guys have been focusing on being happier in your life. I'm also getting there's a sense of just like an awareness, right? This aha moment, you know, this illumination of the things that have been happening in your life. And you're like, wow, I'm going to start paying more attention to the people around me. Is this the energy I want in my energy field? Probably not. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like a cold or something going on. Like, granted, I know that I'm still getting over something, but like, this is different because my stuff was going up here. Now it's like right here, and it burns. Like it literally hurts. Like what like strep throat is supposed to feel like is what I'm feeling. Like I feel like glass in my throat, like scratchy feeling. It's different than just like a typical cold. Um, but yeah, the scales are balancing out with this justice card here. It's giving me that you guys, you know, despite everything that's happened, you are working on this sense of, you know, happiness and shining within and exuding that energy out. Um, yeah, and it's because you let go of the things that no longer served you, things and people. Four of Pentacles is on the bottom of, on the top of the deck here in the reverse. So you release this energy. Yeah, you've moved on. Look at that. Six of Swords, you've moved on. So whatever decision you had to make to move on in a new direction in your life when it comes to some of these relationships, you've already done that part. Now it's just, this is more of a warning about this energy that you've already released. And then wanting you to know they're still lurking around. So just be mindful of that, right? Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to the fact that there is somebody still lingering and trying to feed off of you. Be mindful and wary of the fact that there's going to be people. This is universally speaking at this point. A lot of people are about to start experiencing old flames or just old energies coming back into their lives or trying to come back into their lives to reconcile and make things right and all this BS. But the thing is, they're not coming in, you know, with the right intentions. So you gotta be able to use your discernment and know if that's the type of people you want around you. So that's, I think, what they really want you to know at this time. So what's the likely outcome or advice for the collective? What's this? Focus on your happiness with this Ten of Cups here. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah, that's what they really, yeah, look at that. Another one. Nine of Cups. It's almost like, also I'm getting like, you know, by being intrinsically happy on your own, because this is what that is, right? The sense of self-fulfillment, and wish fulfillment. This is like your ultimate happiness where you have like literally everything you want. Like that's family, that's marriage, that's kids, you know, all that stuff. Not everybody wants that, right? But they're saying like, you know, if that is what you want, this is what you gotta focus on first to get there. That sense of overall happiness, because the more you express and live out loud when it comes to what makes you happy for yourself, that's when the things outside of you start to come into work related stuff, romance, all this different things, like, because you got to focus on it within first, and when you do that, that's when you welcome everything else in too. Top of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So for some of you, there might be marriage coming in. Just saying, this is going to be different for everybody, but for some, there is marriage coming through. Um, and if it's not marriage in and of itself, it's like you being able to be a teacher or seeking counsel from somebody when it comes to your happiness, maybe going to therapy, or maybe some of you are a therapist yourself or a coach. I'm getting a lot of different downloads because I know there's going to be a few different people who end up watching it down the line. So I'm getting a lot of different things, but the messages I'm getting are things along those lines. But whatever this is, it is about ultimate wish fulfillment either way. Um, exactly, exactly. That is absolutely the truth. A lot of people don't realize that, the more happy you are within yourself, the more likely it is to find people when it comes to dating. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles in the middle of the deck for a likely outcome as well, right? Clarifying all this. So not only are you going to have like the happiness in and of itself, possibly romance and all that too, but you're also going to have the money, right? That's really true sense of stability. This is a nice reading. It seems like it was like a little bit oof. I don't know how I feel about this. Like a little bit earlier, but like now I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm trying to think. What do I want to close out with? Seriously, they're like kind of calling my name. So these are the last cards to read from, and then that will be it. Thank you for those who did watch. I appreciate you. For those who end up watching later and watch all the way to the end, again, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel comfortable doing so. The biggest thing is like the subscribing part, honestly, because I'm trying to build up my channel. So if you haven't done that yet, please do. Also hit the notification bell so you can get the notifications. What we got? Wishful thinking on the bottom of the deck. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. So, that's very important right now. You guys are manifesting and you're trying to, just have this life that allows you to be happy and prosperous and all that. And the thing is, you are in the midst of that already. You're doing it. But there are people who are low-key hating on you. We have universal flow. It is time for you to slow down, breathe, and take time to smell the roses. Yeah, allow yourself to just kind of, become one with whatever is going on around you. Nature and things like that. Meditation is important possibly for you. I said that very, very early on the reading. Yeah, just taking that time to just reflect and, see where you are right now. And allow yourself to go forward from there, right? Interesting. What was their situation? Situationship repellent. I like that. And it's so true though. Like if you really think about it, most of us who have been in situationships, a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10, it's because we were vibrating pretty low, right? We allowed people into our space that weren't meant to be there to begin with. And then once we start working on ourselves and doing what we have to do for ourselves, the next thing you know, those same people fall off. And that is, it's not even just about, romance, right? It could be anybody, friends, family, so on and so forth. Those be that card flew out. Those be the same motherfuckers that all of a sudden talking all kind of shit about you behind your back. We have rejoicing here. You have learned how to make the most of life. Yeah. Going back to that almost like self-love kind of thing. It's like, looking at your circumstances, looking at yourself and saying, okay, I might not have everything I want, but that's fine. I'm just going to work with what I have here and be happy with it, and then whatever I can change or I need to change, I'll go from there. No need to try to control the narrative too much, right? Releasing control a little bit, because what does that allow for? Increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. Exactly. Let's get one more from this deck. Wishful thinking. A lot of cards about manifestation here. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Yep. A lot about manifestation here. God, my throat is so dry. All right, we have a lot. Okay, I also have more than one card that adds up to 9 here. So 9s are important too, because 9 is going back to that 9 of cups we saw earlier about your wish fulfillment, like within yourself, right? You have earth shifts here. You are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such, you experience all that she does. That sense of being in a flow-like state. Flow-like states, allowing yourself to feel what you feel. Wow, what the fuck? How many cards are gonna add up to 9? 9 is very important right now, guys. If you guys have been seeing a lot of 9s, this is definitely your reading. You have perception. The number is 36. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Wow. This is like the amount of cards that add up to 9 for me. I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's a lot. So total, I think we had 4 cards, I think, that added up to 9. And then we have mentor. So that is, you are about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. So pay attention to the people in your energy, right? We kind of felt that even earlier before we saw this. People in your energy who are going to help you level up, right? And as such, you also have to be mindful of the people who are going to bring you down. So there's people in your energy who, could do one or the other. You have to use your discernment to know which people are which. And be just mindful, right? Because as you level up and you're growing and expanding and shining and just shining your light everywhere, there's people who don't like that shit. Pay attention to the people who act really weird about you as you're growing and expanding. Be very, very mindful of the people who start falling off of your energy when they see you changing, or they say things like, "Oh, you acting different," like with an attitude on top of it, like, "Oh, you are spiritual now," like that type of shit. I've heard those comments before recently, and I'm like, oh. I mean, quite frankly, I've actually been spiritual for a very long time. Is that a problem? And they're like, oh no, I was just joking. I'm like, yeah, okay. Between I'm just joking, there's some truth to what people are saying, right? That's the way they really feel. So I say that to say, just be mindful of those things, right? Because at the end of the day, there are people in your energy who don't want the best for you, and you just have to be able to use your cognizance and your intuition here and know who's meant to be in your energy, who's meant to not be in it. Cut people off, where they need to be cut off at. Set healthy boundaries, things like that. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking over the cards one more time just to see if there's anything I'm, missing out on here. Yeah. And definitely pay attention to people who are like jealous, envious, try to kind of copy off of you, weird ass energy. Yeah, those are people you don't want around you as well. So with all that said, thank you guys for sticking around and, tuning in for the whole time. You guys are absolutely freaking amazing. I love you guys. I say it every time I read for y'all, but thank you just also very much for, everything that you guys do for me when it comes to my channel as I build this channel, because it's still small, but you guys make me feel large and big in charge. You guys make me feel good. I just saw 4444 when I looked up. So, with all that said, I feel very warm thinking about you guys and how amazing you guys are. And I'm just thankful, you know. That's all I really can say. And I'm gonna go eat because I'm freaking starving. And you know, until next time, I love you guys and bye. Have a good night or day whenever you end up watching this. Bye, guys.